Hello guys, welcome back to Data Analytics with Saeed. And today we're going to talk about what is a bar plot in data visualization and what is a HIS plot in advance, what is a box plot, and what is a pie chart. So a bar plot in data visualization is mostly just a bar plot or a bar chart is a graphic that represents categorical data with rectangle bars. The length or height of each bar proportional to the value it represents. It is a great way to compare different categories or to track changes over time if the bars are plotted or chronicle order. So chronicle just means from greatest to smallest. In Python, bar plots can be created using libraries like matplotlib or seaborn. Now we're gonna do how to code it in basic Python. So we're just gonna do plt.bar. I've done some examples. I've coded some out of Vito and I've done it here and here, right here. Oh, so we do bar plot, uh, bar plot XY color equals red is the PLT title. The title is bar graph. X label, the label is x-axis. Y label, the label is y-axis. Grade is true, so we want to see the grade. And PLT.show is just the same thing as print, but we do it this way. And now it shows it here. So this is a bar plot. And here I can do some examples of bar plot in Google as well. So it's kind of like this. So you see these lines are just separating it. It doesn't start from all the way there. It just starts from here to there. And I've done it here as well that they can right here, they can also be a line and a line there, but it doesn't show here. It just shows where it is. So that's how it works. So now we're going to talk about how to code hsplot or how to code hsplot advanced in Python. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Plot dot has x, not y. And this one we do y, but we don't do it. We do x, y, bends equals 20. So there's 20 lines, and we're gonna do red, and we're gonna choose the color red. Alpha is 0.5, how big you want it, and lines width is 0.7, how big you want the bar to be. It can be here, it can also be here, it can be anything. So we're gonna do the title is hsplot, x label is x, oh, x is not equal, just a dash, x-axis, y-axis, y label, x-axis, x label, grade is true. Now we're gonna show, and right here, this is what we get. This is how you do it in advance. So this is a line plot, but in advance, so now it traces all the dots that it goes here. See? So there's one dot right here, one dot here, one dot there, and all the dots there. Here, let me give you guys an example. So this is kind of advanced, but not really. But now it's in a straight line. This is a line. So this is also linear, but just goes in different directions now, but still has a straight line. So it starts from there, goes down, goes back, goes a little bit up, and goes down. This is how you trace it in line plot. So now we're going to talk about what is a box plot in Python. So a box plot in Python is a box or a whisker plot is a data visualization that displays the distribution of a dataset and highlights its key statistics properties such as median, codices, and potential outliers. It's particularly useful for comparing distributions across different categories. So it might have a lot of key statics, but once you learn it, it's very easy. Also that, so now we're gonna do also there's some what are the measurements. We really went deep, so you guys really understand it clearly. Once you understand it, it's super easy. So how to code a box plot and data visualization. So we do. but we gotta put a comma. I mean, I put a comma. I put a comment so you guys know what I'm coding. Even though it says box plot here, I always put this. So we do plt dot box plot is x, and plt title is box plot. Plt x label is x axis. Plt y label is y axis. Plt dot grade is true, and plt show just shows the output. So I've done one right here. So this is what a box plot is. So a box plot just says plt.title is box plot, and x-axis here. The, Even if you mess up the axis, it's okay. It still puts wherever you want to. We can do y data. We can do y true. We can put y basketball. We can do anything, but it should be logical. So now here it says y-axis is x-axis. So this is the a box plot. Now this is what it shows. So now I'm gonna talk about what are the measurements in box plot. So I said the top of the box where it looks like a T right here, looks like a bit T with a long standing body, is the top horizontal line that is the maximum or the highest plot. So the bottom box is, so right here the highest plot is 1.8, 1.8. And the bottom of the box where it looks like an upside down T, that is the lowest. So the lowest is negative 1 point, let's say negative 1.3 or negative 1.45, somewhere there. So now the rectangle has three measurements: top half the box, bottom half the box, which we uh, um, talked about. Now there's another one that is the line inside the box. So I'm now gonna go even more deeper. So bottom half of the box is quartile one. This this is the bottom half of the box. That is where like the lowest set of the lowest set the data falls into. So you can see as there's like only a little bit there. So the bottom half is the quartile one. Now we're gonna talk about the line or the median is where the half of the data falls into. So half of the data falls into negative zero point 0.2, and the top of the box where is the highest data falls into. So the highest data is like uh 0.50, or no, 0.70 or 75, 0.75. So the top of the box is where the highest data falls into. So that's 0.75. Now we're gonna talk about what is a pie chart and data visualization, and what are the measurements. So a pie chart is circular statics graphic that is divided into slices to illustrate numerical proportions. It's similar to a pizza when you cut it, but on this one we have numbers and numerical numbers. Each slice represents, so here let me move myself. So each slide is represents a category, and the size of the slice is proportional to the value it represents. So it just has all uh, uh, different type of section into one topic, and it says like what part is the most used or not. So pie charts are useful for showing relative proportions of different categories and data sets. So for example, soccer, we can do, there's one section where it's defending, one section is attacking, one section is midfielding, and one section is goalkeeping. So that's what pie charts are. They're useful to have different values for data sets. So how to create the pie chart is very easy. We do label. The labels are like what we're trying to like see like what people use a lot. What is the data sets like mostly like fall into? So apple, cherry, banana, papaya, grapes, all of these are labels, and the values are 12, 34, 45, 56, 32. Doesn't matter what you put. So plt.py values labels, we put that equals labels auto PCT, which means, well, what do you want decimal to be? So this is a whole number, so we get a whole number. And two, it just means this. So if you do, let's say we put that and 12 is like 6.12. And because we put two there, there's two decimals right here. If I put three, it's gonna be three right here. If I put four, it's gonna be four there, and yeah. So now the title is pie chart, and we show it. Now we should get uh, a whole pie chart. So we've done the whole thing here and pie chart here. See, as you can see, 1.2 F. So here one whole, as in 2 points, two decimal points right there for every exact one. There's even if it's 6.7 and it's exactly zero, we still have to put zero. So like it just makes the autopcity not don't so it doesn't give the autopcity error.